Conservative new media viewers and Jeremy Lin fans around the world, what's up? It's me, PFA, Paul F. Villarreal, the NBA expert. We are here to talk about the Houston Rockets victory tonight, or actually this morning if you're on the East Coast of the United States as I am, but it is tonight if you are in Manila, the Philippines. Final score of the game was 116-96 for Houston. It is their first victory in 2 games of the 2013 preseason. Now, I want to tell you guys, let me just give you an idea of what I'm going to do in this video. This is a little different than what we usually do. I am going to make a second video about this game. So this is going to be the first video about the game. The reason why I'm going to make a second video about this game is because there was a discrepancy in what I recorded in this about this game and what the official box score is in this game. And to make a long story short, because this game is in the preseason and because it's across the world from the United States, the box scores haven't been updated properly, and I'm not sure that the information in the box scores is correct. So there isn't a complete box score right now. On NBA.com or ESPN.com, there is no box score. So I have a certain number for Jeremy on some of his stats, and I can't confirm that. And I also heard from the Rockets announcer a different number for Jeremy. So before I make a very long video about this, I need to confirm that information. And I'm going to do that by waiting until there is a finished box score. And I want to watch the game again because I'm pretty sure of what I thought the numbers were, but I need to watch it again and make sure that that's right. So there was a point in this game when I was following the box score where the box score was wrong. I'm pretty sure the box score was wrong. So I just need to watch the game over again. When I watch a game, I take notes continuously. So sometimes I'm not watching stuff. I'm relying on what the announcer is saying, although that doesn't happen much. Every now and then it does happen. And so I need to actually see it again to make sure that I was right. That being said, let's talk about this game at a high level. A lot of you are certainly going to have a reaction to this game based upon Jeremy didn't start it. I just watched right now before I started making this audio, Kevin McHale, the post-game press conference from him. And one of the reporters in the Philippines asked him, "Did you talk to Jeremy about not starting this game?" And first, McHale's answer was kind of wise alecky, like smart aleck. Yeah, I talked to him, but that's not good enough. Nobody knew this was coming. So if you're in Asia, you're in the Philippines, and you're a reporter, and you know how popular Jeremy Lin is over there, that's the type of question you're going to get, and you need to be expected to answer it. Because nobody knew that this was going to come. Now, I'm not saying Kevin McHale doesn't have the right to do what he wants to do. He does have a right. But when you make a move like that nobody knew was coming, you're going to be asked about it. And so I think after a moment or two, McHale kind of softened his stance a little bit and basically said, look, we're going to alternate Jeremy and Patrick in the starting lineup for the preseason just to kind of get a look at how things are and how it looks when the other one's coming off the bench, et cetera, et cetera. And he also said essentially that he's not sure, from what I heard him say, I think he's basically said he's not sure who's going to start. So they're just still kind of evaluating that. Look, we've talked about this. This is what the last 3 videos have talked about considerably. I knew the team was doing this. I knew that there was a chance this was going to happen. That's why I wanted to bring it up. So, as I told you guys before, so it wasn't a blindsided thing. And what I said in the last video about preseason game number 1, the second video, I think, was McHale might do it even if it isn't the best move in the world. And he might do it because he is a coach that seems to focus more on defense. Again, Mike D'Antoni is probably not going to start Patrick Beverley over Jeremy Lin, but Kevin McHale might, because of what he's looking for in a player and what he's looking for in a team. And now we're seeing the truth of this coming out. And as I said, this is why I brought this up, because I had a feeling things might go this way. Now, after the last game and I watched it, I didn't think this was going to happen because I saw how well Jeremy played. But if you have a coach or coaching staff and they want to do something, then they might try to do it, even if not everybody agrees with it, just based upon their philosophy of what they want. Mikhail said in the post-game press conference right now that he wanted to start the game off with defensive energy. Well, if that's what you're looking for, then you might put Patrick Beverley in the lineup ahead of Jeremy. So that's where we're at. I told you guys before, I'm not freaked out about this for a couple reasons. Number one, I want Jeremy to be with the Rockets. But if that doesn't happen, it's okay. He just needs to continue to work on his game and keep playing, and he'll be fine. Number two, competition is a good thing. I've seen a lot of people, somebody said it to me in the comments, and I can't remember who it is right now. It might have been Malor Kyle telling me, don't go to Clutch fans and talk about the sixth man role for Jeremy. Look, you have to talk about everything. No, I'm not here to protect Jeremy from competition because that's not good. Now, you have people that are Lin haters or Beverley fans or whatever on Clutch fans, and they're talking to people saying, oh, why are you afraid of competition? Jeremy's not. That's nonsense. So when I say that I'm not afraid of competition, I'm not saying it from that perspective. They're baiting people, in my opinion, and I'm not about that. I love Jeremy and want him to do well. What I know is that the more you're pushed, the better you do. Now, can a coach make a decision and put a guy in a bad spot and make him look bad because he wants to play a guy over another guy? Of course. I thought a little bit of that happened in this game. And I'll probably talk more about that in the second video as opposed to this one. Not much, but a little bit. So if you want to do something, you can find reasons to justify doing it. If Mikhail wants to play Beverley, he can make up a reason for doing that. And that's the way it goes. But as I said, and as a lot of you know, if the organization, for whatever reason, isn't satisfied with Jeremy or doesn't want him to be their main guy, that's okay. Eventually, Jeremy will be on his way somewhere else. He'll get another chance. I told you guys, this happened to Steve Nash several times early in his career. He went from Phoenix to Dallas, and then Mark Cuban basically, in my opinion, gave up on Steve Nash, and then he went back to Phoenix and won 2 MVPs. So it's okay. So I said, I don't freak out, no panicking. I'm not happy about this, but I'm not going to freak out about it either. This happens. It happens, and it can happen. That's why it's good for Jeremy has a good mental approach. Just going to relax, surrender to God, just let things happen. I'm going to play as well as I can, etc. Just continue to work on your game. The more that Jeremy works on his game, which he clearly has done and is doing, believe me, he's going to get his chance. Whether it's with this team, whether it's with another team. And that's fine. That's why I said, if you care about Jeremy, don't worry about every single thing. And don't worry about trying to protect him from things like a coach who might not be completely sold on Jeremy being the guy. That's all right. That's why there's 30 different teams in the league. Some coaches want certain things and some want different things. That's just how it goes. That's life. But Jeremy's going to be okay. He's on the right track. He's going to be fine. And he's going to get his chance the same way he got his chance at New York. Believe me, he will get his chance again, even if things don't work out in Houston. So he just needs to stay calm, stay steady in terms of his emotions, and keep working on his game. And that's what he's doing. All right. Overall in this game, both, again, just like in the first game, both Patrick and Jeremy played well. They both played well again. Patrick had another very efficient game. He only missed one shot. He hit both of the threes that he took. He played a very good game. Very good game. Again, and I'm happy for Patrick. I like Patrick. Again, it's important to resist the temptation to put Patrick down because you like Jeremy. Because we've seen a lot of Lin haters who do that. They'll pump up Jeremy's competition. In this instance, it's Patrick, to try to make Jeremy look bad. Don't get involved in that. In other words, don't answer that foolishness with your own foolishness. You don't have to put down Patrick Beverley. Just be fair about it, but you can accentuate what Jeremy does well. That's the way it should be. And look, there are a whole bunch of people out there that still don't want Jeremy to do well. I see him all over the place. I see him on various sites. I see him on articles in the media. I know what it is. And unfortunately, there are people who are on different sites who don't want to acknowledge that. They want to pretend that it's the Lin fans that are mad and they're out of control, but there are no Lin haters. That's a joke. That's absurd. There are very clearly people that don't want Jeremy to do well and that want anything to happen so that Jeremy can't succeed. They want him to be benched. They want him to be traded. They're going to root for Patrick Beverley. They're going to root for Raymond Felton. That's happening, regardless of whether anybody anywhere on the internet says that it's happening. I don't care what they think. I know it. I see it. It's clear. So don't let what people say on a particular site or sites or a Bleacher Report article sway you. If you know what you're seeing it. Believe me, I'm seeing it. I know this is happening, and I know why it's happening. But, again, I don't want to talk about that a whole bunch, but it's happening. But that's okay. Jeremy's dealt with this before, and he's overcome it. And he can overcome it again. And he's in a good spot, and he's progressing. Now, Jeremy played very well in this game. Extremely well. He played even better than he played in the first game in a lot of respects. The only negative in this game for Jeremy was he missed a couple layups. All of them which were makeable. Two of them were like point blank at the rim, just kind of little. I didn't actually see the play. I heard the announcer saying it while I was taking notes, but I'll see it. But I know they were close shots. One was, it was in transition. He missed a layup, got the rebound, missed a layup again. And then the other one was a layup, I believe, in the half court, like not in transition, or maybe it was half. It was like semi-transition. That none of them were bad misses. Obviously, they're right at the rim, and they were close shots. But he missed those. Okay, so that's all you can say really negative about him. I believe, I'll have to check the box score and watch the game again. I think Jeremy was credited with 2 turnovers. One of them wasn't a turnover, from what I could see. One of them looked like it was a pass to Omri Caspi that appeared to go off of an Indiana Pacer out of bounds, but the referee didn't see it, and so he said it was a turnover. It was Indiana's ball. I don't think that's correct. The other turnover was he was trying to pass to Ronnie Brewer in a fast break, and it wasn't a bad pass. It wasn't a perfect pass. So Jeremy played very well in this game, and another critical thing with what Jeremy did in this game was, in the first game, Patrick and the bench didn't do well. That's why Patrick was a -8 or whatever he was for the game and plus minus. Well, in this game, the bench did really well. And I think Jeremy had a lot to do with that. So the problem with that, so to speak, problem in quotation marks, is the people that don't want Jeremy to start are going to say, well, see, he did great with the bench. He needs to be the sixth man. Look, there is a chance and there is an argument to have Jeremy as the sixth man. there is an argument for that because a lot of times the sixth man's got to score. The guy off the bench, you need scoring off the bench. That's what James Harden did in Oklahoma City. Do I want Jeremy to come off the bench? No. But there's an argument there. And if you want somebody else to start ahead of Jeremy and you're a coach, well, you can make that argument. In other words, you can come up with that if you want to come up with that. So if your intention is that you want to make the other guy start ahead of Jeremy, well, you can say, I need scoring off the bench. So we're going to bring Jeremy off the bench. So, I mean, these are the things that happen. This is why it's good that Jeremy is kind of not worrying about all this anymore. Just, he can't control these things. All he can control is what he does and how he plays. Look, I can tell you, Jeremy played an excellent game in this game. Overall, and again, I need to see the game again, and I need to get the stats. Now, I saw the game, but I need to see Jeremy's parts again. I need to see the second and the fourth quarter to confirm the numbers. Jeremy played well in this game, and I thought he played better than Patrick Beverley did. It was very close, but I thought he played better than Patrick Beverley did overall, even though he missed a couple more shots than Patrick did. I just thought that overall what he was able to do was more impactful than what Patrick Beverley did. So the team looked good. Dwight Howard didn't get much done in this game, but James Harden played well. Chandler Parsons played well. The defense was good. The starters looked good. And it's good that the team got a win. And it's good that the bench got some things done. You know, Donatas Motiejunas got hurt in this game, it looked like, but he was okay. Good. This team already has injuries. I think Marcus Camby has a torn plantar fascia. That's not good. So the fewer the injuries, the better. So that's a quick overview of what I saw in this game. Again, both Patrick and Jeremy played well. I thought the first time I watched this game, but I will have to confirm that Jeremy played a little bit better than Patrick did. And Jeremy played with the bench. There was an argument being made by Lin doubters that, well, Jeremy played well in the first game because he got to play with the starters. Well, he didn't get to play with the starters today. And I still thought he played a little bit better than Patrick did. So, but it's close. It was close. Patrick played well. Give him his credit. So that's the quick take on this game. Again, I will, as soon as I'm able to find the game and watch it again and confirm the numbers and get a real box score, I will make the second video as quickly as I can. I'm ready to make the video now, but I need to get that information before I can say a little bit more. Jeremy, Jeremy did what he did. All of his contributions were basically in the second and fourth quarters. So that's when he did what he was able to do. And look, the team, the bench, again, the bench couldn't do anything in the first game. The bench did great in this game. And Jeremy was a part of that. And so that's definitely going to help him and help his argument. The next game, of course, is going to take place in Taipei, Taiwan on the 13th of October, which is 3 days from now. But I will come back with another video about this game and have a lot more as soon as I can watch it again. I just need to watch those two quarters again just to confirm what I think I saw. I don't know how long it's going to take. I'm not sure. I'll do it as quickly as I can do it, and we'll go from there. So, for now, that is it. Again, stay calm. The Jeremy being benched. I know you're not happy. I'm not happy either, and I didn't expect it, which is a little annoying, which is, again, why that reporter asked McHale the question at the post-game press conference. Like, where'd this come from? It's fine. He has a right to do it. I understand why they're doing it, but nobody expected it. So, but let's just stay calm. Jeremy's in a good position right now. He's in a good position physically. He's in a good position mentally. He's where he needs to be. Regardless of what the coaching staff decides or what anybody says, all he needs to do stay healthy, keep working on his game. If he does that, believe me, things are going to work out for him very well. I am sure of that. So, okay, I will get back to you. While I'm waiting, I'm going to go and look for this. I'm going to go see if I can find the game somewhere. What was I going to say? I will try to get to the comments on this video if I can. But again, I'm going to be going and looking around to see if I can find this and watch this again so I can confirm what I saw and confirm the numbers. Okay, thumbs up, thumbs down. Your comments below. I know you guys aren't happy. Jeremy didn't start. He will start the next game. Mikhail said that. They're going to alternate starts, meaning Jeremy will start one game, Patrick will start the next game, etc. That's fine. Again, I'm not afraid of that. Let the competition continue. I'll be back as fast as I can with another video. I am Paul Villarreal. Once again, PFV, the NBA expert. You can see on the screen there that I put the information for our Twitter account for the Jeremy Lin videos. I did put that up several days ago. Many of you already know that. If you want to be notified when these videos come out about Jeremy, I'm going to put it there. So if you come and you follow us on the Twitter, you will know as soon as these videos come out that they're done, including videos that are done on days that there are not games, but I still do videos. People wanted me to do that so they can get notice of these videos going up as quick as they happen. So that's why I made the Twitter, and that's why I have the Twitter information there so people can go and check that out. We've already talked to a whole bunch of nice people over there that are on Twitter, and we appreciate all of that and all of the support that you guys are giving us here and on Twitter. Thanks for watching Conservative Media. We do strive to be the #1 Jeremy Lin YouTube fan channel. Okay, I'll be back with you guys soon. I'm going to go try to find this game, check out confirm the information that I think I have, and I'll be back as soon as I can get that done. Take care until then.